Are we there? Okay, we're there.
We're there.
Hi, everybody.
Hello.
Welcome back to Chick with a Stick.
Yay.
And I'm going to have to reposition my mic. I wanted a new cool position for it, but it's not working out. And for many of you, this is the first time you're seeing me with the very sexy stash.
Oh, it's so sexy. He's
so
very proud of it.
So this is actually, there's a reason why I have this stash. There's a reason.
Not just
but
because
you won't
it's sexy.
know for like another week or two. But you're going to find out. And it's a very special reason. But, Tricia, one of the things that I was really excited about, because this is the first time in my whole life ever having a mustache.
Really?
Just a mustache. Never had it before.
Really?
Never done a mustache. So I was really excited, and I looked up different names for mustaches, which I was really excited.
Crumb snatcher.
So I got a few. Bromo caterpillar. Cookie duster. Crumb catcher was there. Dirt squirrel. I'm not really sure what dirt squirrel's about.
Dirt squirrel.
Yeah, face filter. Fucking face filter. Let's see. Face lace. Face furniture.
Face furniture.
That's what I tried to tell my wife it was. It was face furniture.
That she could have a seat on?
Built right for the seat, especially with the handles on. It takes each.
I'm sure it went over real well with her.
Yeah. Oh, she wrote it.
Oh, I'm sure she did.
Fellow crow. Flavor saver.
Flavor saver.
Lip cap. Lip cap. Lip toupee. There's so many good ones. Muzzy nose bug.
Which one have you landed on as your favorite so far?
Oh, man, I don't know. These are so good. There's other ones. Tea strainer. Upper upholstery. Womb broom. I think I settled on womb broom.
I'm going to go with that's our favorite.
We're going to go with womb broom. That's what we're going with the old womb broom. So, all right. So, as you'll see soon, there's something coming out soon, and I'm going to have to give special props to a very special young man. You'll see it in a few weeks, which is why you'll figure out what this is. But we couldn't get our headphones to work.
No.
And the young man overheard the problem, and you'll see why. But he overheard the problem, and he said, yeah, you just didn't have your gain up. And that's what he told his mother. And so she told me, and I said, this kid doesn't know my studio. He doesn't know anything about it. So today I get down here, and I checked my gain, and it was the gain. Your son Reese saved the day for today.
Somehow he has this innate knowledge. He said it's something with Discord.
Okay.
So I guess that's a
What's
thing
Discord?
That's something that kids talk on while they play video games.
Gotcha.
And I guess when one of them is being too loud, they're like, bro, turn your gain down.
Oh, so it was the gain. And that's what it was. The gain was too quiet. We spent 30 minutes and never got it fixed.
We didn't. But they're working now.
They're working now. Okay. So our first segment, and I wasn't listening to you, Tricia. I'm sorry. Am I going first or are you going first?
You go first because you have 3. I have 2.
Okay, I'm going first.
You go first.
And this is called IN5.
Remember, we did this our very first podcast. It was the podcast that didn't even have an intro or an outro.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Our very first one. So we're bringing it back.
Mm-hmm. And I think next time we're going to have to go back to doing... I got burps, sorry. So you thought we forgot, because people dug that.
I got a lot of good feedback on that one.
Yeah, people kind of dug that. So I think that'll be something good. All right, so my first IN5. So here's how it goes, guys. So we're going to cover 5 topics, and we've got 10 minutes to do it. So that is reading it and responding. You've got 2 minutes per. So if you get it all out, great. If you don't, you don't. So here we go. Number 1, because I think this is fascinating, because part of my job is marketing and all kinds of different things. But Kylie Jenner, have you heard this yet? Trademarks Rise and Shine. Have you seen any of this yet?
No.
So Kylie
can't trademark Rise and Shine.
I bet she'll be able to. But so here's what it is. She had a video where she goes into her office, and in her office is her baby's crib, and I forget the baby's name, Sunshine Forever, or what do they call it? They all have different names like that.
I don't know which that one says.
Lovely Day, Skipping the Rain, I think was one of the kids' names. I don't know what happened.
I don't keep up with the Kardashians.
Oh, little pun on the show. So she walks in.
Okay.
And she says, she sings like Rise and Shine or something, or says Rise and Shine to the baby. And it took off, like went viral, like the stuff that she did.
That's a song that my mom would come in singing. Rise and shine and give God the glory.
Yes,
I mean,
I did too.
Rise and shine and give God the glory.
Children of the Lord. Yes.
I mean, come on. You can't copyright that.
So God's special song is getting turned into big money. So she's looking to totally take the rights to that. And so,
coin this phrase?
Right, because it's going to be a part of, like, one of her new lines, like, for makeup or whatever. So it's going to be Rise and Shine.
Yes, because she needs more money.
So, yeah, so...
She has more money than the original creator of that song. You might have heard of him. His name's God. Jesus.
But she is a pretty self-made billionaire. But that can be disputed. But... She's like, the youngest female billionaire? That's pretty badass. That's pretty badass. And she just split up from her dude. Anyway, so she's gonna coin this. We got like 30 seconds left on this. She's gonna coin it, and she's gonna make a bunch of money off of it. And if you sing it to your kid and it goes public, you gotta pay her royalties.
That's bullshit.
What do you think on that?
I think no.
No, you think they should say, "Hey, that's a song."
I think that's absolutely. You can't. You cannot. I mean, I think even breakfast commercials use Rise and Shine.
Oh yeah.
Like that's just. I mean, one of her sisters is going to coin "See you later," and the other one's going to be like, "How you doing?"
What could we coin? I think we could do like the Ryan Lochte, yeah. I'll do something different, like yeah. Yeah, everybody. You got to pay me every time you say yeah. Okay, what do you got?
Okay, so mine's not funny.
Okay.
I didn't know. We were going to do comical ones.
Most women aren't funny. I just wanted her to get mad right off the bat.
Shit. So I'm sure everybody heard about the new nuptials of our dear Nicki Minaj.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So I wasn't aware of this. I can't remember who brought it up. But it was around the time that she said, I'm retiring.
Right.
I want to go start my family and have little babies. And more power to you. Yeah. Fine, whatever. You know, she retracted that.
Oh, I'm sure she
did. She said...
That sounded to me like I got angry at something, so here we go.
She said that she was speaking with a lot of emotion, and she realized how harsh it came off. Oh, yeah, she did a whole statement. How harsh it was to her fans, and she didn't...
come on.
So then she ended it with... is a new album in the works? I don't know. Time will tell, or something asinine like that. So whatever. But so she got married to Kenneth Zoo Petty, right?
Kenneth Zoo Petty.
Yep.
Okay.
So he served time in jail because he was convicted of an attempted rape with a knife or a cutting instrument when he was 15.
Oh wow. Okay.
So he is registered as a level 2 sex offender on the New York State Sex Offender Registry. So he is required to register as a sex offender for the rest of his life. She has gone on record saying that he was a victim because these were false claims.
Okay.
So he also was arrested 11 times for different crimes, but one of them he pled guilty to first-degree manslaughter where he shot some guy named Lamont Robinson 3 times in the stomach.
Whoa. And
so before Robinson died in the hospital, he pointed the finger at the mugshot and said it was him.
Dude died.
Oh, okay. Right? Okay. So my question to you is, what are your thoughts on a public figure who may or may not have stated that she understands that she is a role model?
Right.
Doing something like this?
So, real quick, I don't even know that I can go there 100%. What?
I hit it.
Oh,
sorry.
I thought the camera went off.
No.
Okay, but
that's going to happen soon, though.
But we have to remember that she does not believe that he is guilty of a sex crime. Now,
she does not.
As for violence, we don't know that life. I don't like that life.
Right. No.
But if if she's known him too since he was 15.
Yes.
So when you're raised in a very ghetto atmosphere where violence is normal, I can understand violence against other people that were himself. Not that that's okay.
Sure,
but
right.
that is what you were brought up in. That's what you know. That's how you survive. That needs to be fixed.
Agreed.
But it is. Now, as for the rape,
Alleged rape.
Alleged rape, thank you. Alleged rape. I have a little hard time because she believes he didn't do it.
Yeah.
If she believes he didn't do it, then what does she do? Say no? And we both know you can't help who you fall in love with.
You
fall
can't.
in love.
You really can't.
Fall in love, whether it's this or that. And how many of our parents have liked the person we've fallen in love with and blah, blah, blah. Sometimes
Right.
it happens, not usually.
Right.
So, God, I'd have to almost go back and study the case. But it does bring up a really interesting point for me. So say he did that.
Yes.
Okay, say he did that. Should she not marry him because she's in love with him? Was that something that he did that he heavily regrets and wishes it was something he never did and he's sought help? Or should that guy just be erased from existence?
I don't know, but he has to register as a sex offender.
Well, so do guys who are 18 and slept with their 17-year-old girlfriend and mama got mad at it.
I guess that's true.
So my thing is, and here's what I think. This is where I have to be real honest. I don't have an answer on this. And because that woman who got raped, or girl, or whoever she was, or attempted
Allegedly raped,
she's got to live with it for the rest of her life. Because a lot of people say, oh, now he's got a sex offender thing, and he's got to live with that for the rest of his life. Well, so does she.
Absolutely.
So does she, right? God, I have a hard time getting mad at Nicki if she doesn't believe it.
I know.
We all live in our own reality. What was your thoughts on it?
I was, I'm very quick to judge. That's what I do.
You?
I don't know if you guys knew that about me or not.
Though.
So I immediately was like, okay, you know what? I'm done with you.
Right.
You're going to have kids with this man.
Yeah.
And that's just not okay.
Right.
And, blah, 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 blah. So I don't know. The more I read about it, the more I thought, okay, there were only two people there. We don't know the whole story. But again, it's just that black cloud that kind of hangs around. And I don't know how I would feel, regardless of if I'm in love with them or not. It's just something. And I don't care what she says. I'm telling you, in the back of her mind, there's a part of her that thinks he might have done it.
Well, of course. Who would not think that?
I mean,
it's totally
there was enough
possible.
to convict you of it. There was enough to put you away in jail for it. There was.
Oh, he went to jail. Oh, he did go to jail.
He spent time in jail for it. Yeah.
That's rough, man. That's rough.
So that was mine.
That was really good, and we could spend a whole show
I know.
on that one. That's
I
good.
know.
Okay, so, and this probably should go under You Think We Forgot, but I have to bring this up. LoriLoughlin, remember?
Oh, God,
right?
yes. Aunt
Becky. As if. Wait, what? Have mercy.
Have mercy.
That's what it is. Okay, so, but the thing was, is she's looking like she's going to cop a plea because of Felicity Huffman. Right, and she copped a plea, and her sentence wasn't a big deal. I mean, it is, but not really, but the one thing LoriLoughlin doesn't know, or she's the last one to cop a plea. She ain't getting shit.
I was going to say, honey, we got all the information.
Yeah,
you didn't help.
Shit. Well, and now they're coming after her for even more charges. Which was, hold on, I gotta get it back. I'm sorry, I have a short-term memory. But, here it is. So remember, she was charged with spending $500,000 to get her kids into school, right? Okay. So, also, the kids are now no longer enrolled in USC. That just came out, too. So I don't know if they got booted. I don't know what, but they're no longer in there. Of course, their daughter was the one that went on, like, her Instagram, like, I don't even want to be here. I just want to party. But the new one, bribery charges.
Who the hell is she bribing?
Well, same kind of thing, like with the money. So they are going after her because she stood firm and kept saying, like, it's not my fault. Everybody else said, yep, we did wrong. We will handle our punishment. We'll take our comeuppance and we'll have to move on from this. And she was the one that was like, no. Like, why should I have to? So they're looking to crucify her. So now that she's ready to cop a plea, all these things happen, do you have more of a sense of you got to let this rest and go, or does she need to be crucified as an example?
I don't. personally, I think at this point she's been made an example of.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
In a lot of different ways. One, don't be the last to talk.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a lesson she's
That's
learning right now. But I don't think it should be let go. I don't think this should go away.
No, I don't either.
I get that in the grand scheme of things.
Right.
It's not an Epstein situation.
Right.
But it is still people with money that equals power.
Yeah.
They are stealing spots from people who deserve those spots. And I think that is something every one of them should have to answer to.
I do too.
I don't think it should go away because there are kids who work their asses off to try and get that spot.
Yes.
And they didn't get it because somebody just swooped in and gave them $500,000.
Well, and one of the arguments that comes in is, well, it's happening already because if I will pledge this much to the school, I get my kid in. And we know that's already
right.
Okay.
We know that's a thing.
Okay, but I can draw a big line to that because, hold on, that money is being processed properly.
Exactly.
It's building new facilities.
Yep.
And it also helps fund these grants and these different things for these departments, for these kids.
Yep.
While it is a little shady that you got your stupid ass kid in
It
because
is
you gave him $1 million.
It is still shady.
It probably still benefited a lot of kids who, or this just went straight into people's pockets.
Yeah, and that's just not okay.
Bullshit.
Nope.
Okay, next.
All right. So this one I saw, and I thought it was the coolest story. Steady Ed Hedrick, he invented the frisbee in the 1950s. He then went on.
His name?
Yeah.
Steady Ed Hedrick?
Well, they call him, it's Ed Hedrick. But he's Steady Ed.
Steady Ed. Okay, Hedrick. Okay.
He invented the frisbee in the 1950s. He went on.
Womb duster. Wait, what was it called?
Womb broom.
Womb broom. Ladies.
Jesus.
Ladies, the womb broom is in full effect.
Oh,
okay,
God.
Sorry.
Well, Steady
Go to
Ed.
YouTube, you can see my womb broom.
Oh, God. Steady Ed not only invented the frisbee, but he also invented the game of disc golf in the 70s.
Gosh.
Right?
This guy's a hero.
I know. So he lived for frisbee, his wife said of the inventor. When he died in 2002, his final wish was to have his ashes turned into what else?
Frisbee.
A frisbee. His son said it was his father's dream that they play with him after death.
Oh, Jesus.
So my question to you is, if you had no choice and you had to be cremated and turned into something when you die, what would it be?
Oh, great question. Dildo.
I knew you were going to say that. I almost typed it, like these are my notes. I almost typed in there, Andrew will say dildo. And I'm like, no, maybe he won't. Fuck, I should have done that.
Oh, my God. That is crazy. Could you imagine being the kid having to play with your dad
as a frisbee?
Jesus.
That's weird.
Okay, next. Weird. That was great. Yours are good. All right. My last one is, I'm doing another Kardashian because this is going to be huge, and I think it's going to lead to some things. But anyway, Lamar Odom was married to Khloe Kardashian.
Yep.
He's releasing his tell-all book, and we don't know yet what was said, but what we found out is somewhere Kris Jenner lied to Khloe major. And Khloe is so upset that, like, Scott Disick said to...
I love Scott.
I know, so do I.
Sorry,
Scott's
I love
awesome.
him. I'll keep up with him.
Lord Disick. I love him.
He's so
like my
great.
favorite.
He's great.
But he said that he went to Khloe and said, "Your mom is afraid like you're going to come after her." And she goes, "I am." End of story. So
we don't know what it is.
We don't know what's going to come out. We don't know what's going to be said.
Okay.
What do you think it is? That's
okay.
My question is, what do you think it's going to be?
You could...
Well, we can't stop the segment now, but the heater just
the
went
heater
on.
kicked
so if
on.
You heard it. It's nice and toasty. Go ahead.
Hi. There's a person back there.
Who? Who is it? Oh, it's my daughter.
It's Esther.
All right, go ahead. So what do you think it is?
So I have no idea what it could be.
Okay.
But what I will say is, she's bringing me wine.
Oh, very nice. All right, pause the show.
Oh,
Time
yes.
out. And
oh my God.
When we were at the store, your wife got hit on twice by two different men.
my wife got hit on twice by two different men. That's a common occurrence.
It happens. I've been with
She
her
gets,
and
like,
she's gotten
sticky
hit
notes
on.
Posted on her.
He was staring at her, butt, what? And we made eye contact, like, with me and him, and I was like...
Wait, what were they staring at? Mm-hmm. Come on, tell us the story.
Go tell the story. Come on, Esther, you can do it.
Come on, this is my daughter, Esther. What happened?
No, so he was staring at her ass.
At her butt, yeah. Mm-hmm. You're not allowed to say ass. Go ahead.
And me and him made eye contact.
Oh, boy.
And I was like, I'm her daughter.
Yeah, thank you.
And he was was considering it, and he, stood there for a second, and he was about to tap her, and then Josh came around.
Which is
my
his son.
Josh.
And he was like, But then after that, this other dude, she went to go grab wine, and this other dude came up to her and he was like, wow, you're really pretty. Like, are you by chance single? And she was like, I am not.
Yeah.
This woman gets hit on all the time.
Yeah.
Thank you for the report, Esther. I shall handle this.
Yeah.
Bye. No, this happens all the time.
It does happen all the time.
It was one of those things where you can see in the camera, I was much more attractive young. And as I got older, it didn't go so well, but she got better. So
You're a very distinguished looking gentleman.
It's called investments. And I knew that one would pay off. I knew back then that would pay off. Okay.
Listen.
All right, so go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I have absolutely no idea what it could be. Just because, God, Tricia. God, I talk too much with my hands and I'm just hitting everything.
I think you're Italian.
I don't, like I said before, I don't keep up with the Kardashians. However, if there's one thing they're really good at,
Yeah.
it is PR stunts.
Oh, yeah.
So for Chloe to get upset, to start this whole thing, and it starts before the book even comes out. Now I want to go buy the book.
And now I want to find out if the Kardashians have a piece of the book deal.
Exactly.
Sure.
I'm telling you, the Kardashians, for as obnoxious as they are, they're fucking brilliant people. I mean,
brilliant.
It just blows my mind how much they can take every one of us for a ride.
It's unbelievable.
And we all pay for it.
They've done it for all of this, and they're not famous for anything. It's unbelievable.
Nothing. So that's what I think it is. I think it's a PR stunt.
Very good point. I didn't even think of that. So that's IN5.
IN5.
That's a good one.
Woohoo!
I got to go talk to my wife.